Hello everyone, it's Glenda and welcome back to my channel, Creative Grandma. I hope everyone is having a happy crochet or knitting day. Well, this video is going to start off by enticing you with these beautiful exclusive yarns from Jimmy Bean Wools. Now this video is sponsored by Jimmy Bean Wools, and I'm here to tell you all about their brand new Jimmy Bean Wools 2024 Crochet Blanket Club. Now, this is just one set of the colors. This is the set that I chose. I chose the playful colors in the Madeline Tosh blanket yarn, which is exclusive to Jimmy Bean Wools. Now, before I go any farther, this club is going to start in January of 2024. So you can pre-order your kits now, and I'll put all the information in the description box underneath the video. But I want to take you to Jimmy Bean Wools' website so I can show you all the information because, again, this has not been released. Now, once I show you everything on the website, then I'll come back, and I do have the kit in advance so I can do the promotional videos to show you what the kits are about, what type of blocks you'll be making. So I'll start with kit number 1. That is the kit that you will be getting in January. I will be able to show you that the blocks that you will learn for kit number 1 that will be released in January. I'll show you my finished blocks, tell you what I thought of making them, and give you more inside information. So let's go to the website. Let's take a look at all the wonderful kit clubs that they have coming out, but in particularly this one. It's called the Wildflower Blanket Club. So this is the entire palette of the colors you will receive if you choose the playful colorway. So I'm on the Jimmy Bean Wool 2024 Crochet Blanket Club webpage. This club is a monthly subscription that builds on itself to create a one-of-a-kind heirloom. Now this photo is a photo of the playful colorway. This is the colors that I chose to make this blanket in. I just thought the little bit brighter colors were gorgeous. Here is another photo of that blanket. Let me zoom out a little bit. And then here's another photo of that blanket. And here's an up close of the playful colorway, which I absolutely love. So I'm over on the Jimmy Beans Wool 2024 Crochet Blanket Club. And first, I want to show you the blanket. So here's a photo of the monthly auto renew. Now this is the Madeline Tosh blanket in the playful colors. Right here it is. I'm going to click on that and another photo will come up here that's a little bit brighter. Sorry, they're not bigger photos. And then down here, some more photos of that blanket. Again, this is the playful colorway. There's another photo of the playful colorway. Again, the playful colorway. And then this one is also the playful colorway. Beautiful, little bit brighter colors. So let me tell you about the monthly blanket program, and then I want to show you how to order and how to make sure you're getting the correct yarn and the correct kit. Now, what I like about this monthly subscription program is they have several different options and several different prices. It's just not one price fits all. They give you choices. So it's very nice that they did include different choices. So let's start with talking about the club. Now, it's starting in January of 2024. You will receive a skein of yarn every month for the next 12 months. Packages will be shipped between the 10th and 15th of every month with all the instructions you'll need for the next 30 days. Now, they have stepped up their 2024 Blanket Club this year. They have a patchwork-style design by their creative director, a new custom Madeline Tosh blanket yarn you can't get anywhere else, and that is the base that I chose to make my blanket. They have a dedicated online community just for Blanket Club members, along with video tutorials and quarterly check-ins with Lena. Now, I really like it that they have the video tutorials to go along with this club. Now, I will be showing you my progress, but I will not be doing the video tutorials. That will be coming from Jimmy Bean. I will be showing you how my squares look, my process of working through making this blanket, and just having a lot of fun. Now they also have an allergy-friendly option for those with wool sensitivities. So let's talk about what is the Madeline Tosh blanket. The new completely custom Madeline Tosh blanket base is a 5-ply worsted weight 100% superwash merino wool base. That is the yarn that I showed you in the beginning of this video. This base is 25% more squish. Each colorway contains hand-dyed yarns not available in the Tosh's Core 150. Become a member of the club and choose between the color palettes of playful or romantic, and I'll show you that other colorway here in a minute. And you also have your choice of the Madeline Tosh blanket or the Barocco comfort yarns. So wonderful that they have different choices of yarns and different choices on price. So let me scroll down to more information. Now I want to go over this because it's very important. When you get to this part, you just do not click on add to cart. You want to make sure that you're coming all the way over here. Look for where my mouse is going in a circle here on the right hand side towards the bottom of my page. You want to click this arrow. When you click that arrow, you're going to see the drop-down menu. You're going to see that you have options. Now, they're going to start with the Barocco Comfort yarn. This is the least expensive of the monthly subscription. It's $17.95. So the first one is the Barocco Comfort yarn in the color Playful. That's the colorway that I just showed you. So when you click on this, you're going to see the Playful colorway. And then you can see those colors, you can see more pictures, and you can click on all those pictures and really see if you like those colorways. When you hit the second button, this is the Barocco Comfort yarn in the color Romantic. So when you click on that, you're going to see these darker colors, and then you can click on every individual photo and get an up-close look of those romantic colors. So there's the one. Isn't this one pretty? Here's another one, and then here's the last photo. And that is the romantic colorway in the Barocco Comfort yarn. The third one down is the Madeline Tosh blanket yarn in the color Playful. That is the one I chose. Now this is $29.95, so when you click on that, you're going to see the Playful colorway. That's the one I already showed you. So let me just click on these one more time so you can see them. I just love the little bit lighter colors. I actually had a hard time choosing the colors. I thought they were both gorgeous. So that is the Madeline Tosh Playful colors. The next one down is going to be the Madeline Tosh Romantic Monthly Club. Again, $29.95 for the Madeline Tosh blanket base. And then again, you're going to see those colorways. So the romantic colors are the same colors for the Barocco Comfort and the Madeline Tosh yarn. It's just the base that you're choosing. You have the difference between the base. So then you go down and you're going to see the 12-month gift subscription. And again, you can choose your base of the Barocco Comfort or the Madeline Tosh blanket yarn. But make sure that you click on it and make sure you're getting the right colorway, because when you look at the 12-month gift subscription, they do not have Playful or Romantic like they do up here with the PNR. You actually have to click on it to make sure which one that you're looking at. This is the Playful one, and then the one below it will come up as the Barocco Romantic. So you can look under the photo to make sure you're getting the correct colors that you want. Now I want to show you just a couple other things going on at Jimmy Bean Wools. So when you go up to the top of their website, I'm going to show you my samples in just a minute. I just want to show you a couple other items. So when you go up to the top of the Jimmy Bean's website, you're going to see clubs. When you click on clubs and you scroll down, you're going to see the clubs they have available. They have the Malabrigo Club, the Blanket Club, which I'm talking about today, the Shawl Club, and Accessory Club. So I just want to show you the other clubs in case you don't like the bigger projects. You have other clubs you can choose from. Now they do have the pre-orders for the clubs 2024 are now live. You can now sign up for which club you want, so you get your first kit in January. They have the blanket club, which I just showed you all the information, and that's the one I'm going to be focusing on for the next few months. I'm going to be working that blanket right along and showing you my progress. Then they have the Malabrigo Club, and if you missed the Knit Crate Malabrigo Club, you can now get the Malabrigo Club yarns on the Jimmy Bean Wools website. So I'm not going over all the information of all the clubs. You can do that. I'll put links to all these clubs in the description box underneath the video. You can get on Jimmy Bean's website and you can check out all these other clubs. Then you go down and they have a shawl club. Now the shawl club is a 6-month collaboration between Jimmy Bean's clubs and Hedgehog Fibers. All the shawl in half the time. So you can see some photos here. They have a crochet shawl club and they have the knit shawl club. Then when you scroll down, they have the accessory club. Now this is a monthly subscription of bite-sized projects built for speed and ease. And then there's a picture of a hat, and I think they're working on a cow. So this is either you can pay monthly or you can pay in full. So now let me show you my progress because I'm working ahead in advance on the squares so I can show you what you can expect. So let's take a look at my progress. So now since I showed you everything on the website regarding the blanket club, again you have your choice of the playful or the romantic. I chose the playful, so this was the first color I received for January. You're going to start and you're going to make 3 blocks and then you're going to start your center. Now what I like, I'm going to grab another paper here. What I like is if you look at this chart, you're going to see that they show you the months. So instead of picking the first 3 squares and just giving you all these colors, what they did was they separated this pattern. So when you get your first color, you're going to use that skein of yarn and make all the blocks in that color. So you have 3 blocks and then you start the center. In February, you're going to get another color, and you can see you're going to make 3 blocks in the February color, and then you're going to continue working on your center. And it continues that way. It's just a great way they put this together. So when you get your yarn, you're making all your blocks in that color. So January, they show you the 3 blocks you're going to be making. And what's nice is the first kit starts you off with very simple patterns that are easy to do. And then as you proceed through the kit, the blocks will have more techniques and you'll be learning more crochet skills. So these are what my blocks are supposed to look like. Now block 1 is this block. This is a simple single crochet, double crochet square, very simple to do, and you can make these up pretty quickly. The second block you're going to make is the granny square block. And when you're making these blocks, what's nice is you put the same amount of stitches around all 4 sides on all your blocks, so you know that they're going to be easy to put together because they have the same amount of stitches. The third block is a beautiful V-stitch, single crochet V-stitch block, very beautiful. And then you start your center. And then again in February, you're going to get a different color. You're going to make your 3 additional blocks, and then you continue working around your center. So I love the way they put the program together. Now I'm working a month ahead of everyone else because again, this doesn't start till January. So if you're interested in this blanket club, then I would order this month to make sure you get your first kit in January. Now, the one important aspect that I found when I was working on my squares is you must make sure that you have the same gauge. Now, their gauge is 14 single crochet and 16 single crochet rows equal 4 inches. Now, they are calling for a size 10J or 6mm hook, and I had to drop down to an I9 in order to get my gauge. So when you're working on a blanket where the gauge is pretty specific, then you need to make sure that you're doing a sample swatch first so you're getting the correct gauge. all your blocks should measure 7 1/4 inches square. Now mine are just a tad bigger. They're between 7 1/4 and 7 1/2 inches. I think I'm within the ballpark, but you don't want to have squares that are like 8, 9 inches. If you're using the hook size they're saying, but you're not getting the correct gauge, then drop that hook size down until you get the correct gauge, or you may not have enough yarn to do all your squares. Now, I did have quite a bit of yarn left over after I did my 3 squares in center, but just make sure that you do a test swatch, see what hook size you need to get the correct gauge so your blanket can be the best that it can be. So that is about everything that I have to say about the blanket club and kit number 1. I'm going to go ahead and start my kit number 2, and I'll bring that video to you in January and show you my progress. Now, I'll put a link to the blanket club in the description box underneath the video. Now, I don't get paid whether you order this kit or you don't order the kit. This video was sponsored by Jimmy Bean Wools. I'm doing this video to help them promote this blanket kit. I think it's a great learning experience, and I just think it's a fun way to make something fun with another group of people doing the same thing. So thank you everybody for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, stay inspired and happy crocheting.